didn't think this could get any more weirder. It just has. So obviously I was going to be streaming. Have a look in Discord here. So I'm just reading the right, okay. So I was supposed to be playing. I was supposed to be streaming the game between the Wood Elves of Children of Orion of Blood and Tears versus the Oncologists of Shod's Bloody Case Dwarfs. For some bizarre reason, that game still hasn't played. So guess what? We are now switching playoff games. We're now going to see the favourites to win the whole thing: Kill Bull, Murders and Flings. I must admit, I'm so glad to see that. He's got the right star players. I don't think he got any. Oh, he did. I'm looking the wrong way around. So he ended up taking 2 rerolls off Kazim Cass's Kill Bull. No. Don't give me that crap. The favourites on the other side. The 2 favourites, in my humble opinion, are obviously Kill Bull and Children of Orion. So, anyway, Dave's against them her courageous, Nagel, who keep slapping everybody out the way. They're whooping everybody. Don't know how, but they are. Orion is still on. Oh, and it's very sunny. I was so close. With the swallowing heat, wasn't I? Oh, we almost had swallowing heat. It's still hot, but it's not as hot as it could have been. And here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. This is for €100. Guaranteed to the winner. Excitement. Oh yes. Now obviously I'm hoping Messi doesn't try and pick the ball up first, because that would be very silly. Do you want to come and join me in the chat, Killsy? Does the Dice Lord want to come and join? Oh, there's a take route. There's a take route already. Does he re-roll that? No, he doesn't. He hits him instead. Oh, that's a bad start. But oh, is it? Oh, what? Sometimes losing equals win. I totally agree with that, Cass. But it's just a KO. I'm sure he'll be back next drive. But that's sort of a draw there, isn't it? Yeah, luckily I've got my eldest who's back from college, so he's picking up the... Oh, that's crap, innit? 3 die. You can't re-roll that because it's a loner. At least you got block so you can keep him in place. Now then, is he going to try for a 3 die? Oh, he got away with it. I was going to say that was a bit risky with no block, but you know what? Messi, he's not scared. He's going to give it a good beating. And he does. It's another KO, so it's not injuries, but you know what? Go UC! Yeah, who's UC? None of these are UC. But you know, Cass will be a bit yeah, but they're not injured, are they? So they'll be back. So you know. The problem is now, I'll presume, unless he's a bit silly Billy, Morgul hit this other chaff. Yeah, you say that. You say that, and then Castle just steamroll after team. Yeah, here we go then. Surely it's going to be Morg. I don't know what you mean, Trippers. I really don't know what you mean. Right, he needs Morg to come to the party. He's gone the other way. I thought he would have gone the other way. Here we go. Morg, can you do his magic on armor 8? No, dumb silly. If it was armor 9, it might be. Right, I'm going to get to see Juicy Fowl. Oh god, you really want to do with this guy, really, don't you? Oh, where's Morg going? I will protect the tree. Why is this guy going to get the ball? That makes no sense. Oh, he's nice blodge piece there. And here comes the foul. I don't know about that with 3 people, but he's going to do it. And it's a thick score. The referee's like, I'm not having that. I'm not having that. What the hell are you playing at? I guess this... Well, I wouldn't be wanting to pick the ball with this guy. It's a bit of a bad... The problem I have here with Messi, knowing how Messi plays, he's probably coming up with something really, really silly here. Isn't he? Killsy, are you UC? I don't know you. Yeah, you want to be UC. You want to be UC. You want to be on the party bus. I just hope he didn't try and score early here, unless that's all he's been left with. Morg's going to get battered, I think, here. Leaving Morg out high and dry like that is a recipe for disaster. Can he get it, though? Where's his Dauntless? Because he's got the guard there. Where's his... Yeah, there's his Dauntless there. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. Yeah, it's a bit risky, but hey. I have no idea what you're all babbling about. Yeah, I can't wait to have my holidays in Spain. Nice mansion, paid for by the UC. Thanks very much, UC. Nice pool. My own hookers. This is a life. I've got to be thinking he's going to go with this. Yeah, here we go. Got the Dauntless as well. Wow, he's gone for it. Because he knows if he gets smoked down here, it's over. Oh, that's a tricky call. That's a tricky call. Yeah. Get him off the pit. That was poor. I sort of saw it. And I was like, oh God, we changed over, haven't we? Oh, way up. We changed over, Governor. How do I change back over? Oh, I'll pause the game. It was agreed reroll. Trying to get it so it's not. And the thing is as well, one of his trees is actually... Yeah, no, I agree. I agree, but he's obviously thinking, you know what, Morg's the guy, and if I can injure him, doesn't really matter. How do I change view again? He won't let me change view. I really want to be at the other side, don't we? Anybody want to help me out? Oh my God! He's dead, Jim! Dead! Holy shitballs! But the apothecary's there straight away. Goes, you can shut that fucker up. That's how you use an apothecary. Whoa! I did try triangle. He wouldn't do it. Let's see if he'd do it with Trip's magic. Oh, Trip. There you go. Well played, Trip. Yeah, everybody in the competition there. Shod was like, yeah, oh no! Yeah, Appos. Yeah, so close. I tell you what, if he'd have lost that piece, even if he'd have won, that would have been, whoa, that would have been big. But, you know what? He's got a juicy foul coming upon this guy. Unless he does something silly like Messi will probably do here. You don't do now, mate. You don't need to do nothing. Just chill. I'd love to have an Apple like I mean, I don't obviously with Nagel. I just get region one, doesn't work. If there's no foul coming in here, I'll be disappointed. Fuck the Brab. The Brab's gone, but you know what? I mean, let's have a look at what he's taken out. Obviously, the Apple's gone with this guy. He's out. He's out. Morg is out, but has only got like 2 babes or something. Yeah, he's got 2 babes. I thought Cass took a babe. Or was it a cheerleader he took? It's tough. It ain't tough. How is it tough? So much choice. Right, the thing. I mean, obviously, Messi. I don't think's in the stream. He never usually is. Yeah. Gotta foul something, ain't you? He may even go for this guy. Because he'll get more... Oh, but then again, you've got to be careful because of this guy, haven't you? He's got to just be a bit, you know, a bit careful here. I'm sure the adrenaline's pumping and he's like, oh, come on, we can do this. We can pull off the biggest shock ever. I don't know if I'd have done this. Oh, no, and another sending off. This referee is awful. And that was 2 doubles as well. It wasn't just 1 double, it was 2 doubles. Double 5, double 3. But now the ball carrier's open. I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he's only 5, isn't he? 5. Saying that, he ain't got break tackle, so he's probably safe, to be fair. So it's a bit unfortunate, isn't it? It's a bit unfortunate. We saw in my game yesterday, I was just kicking the crap out of the Lizards, and the ref was just like, I'm loving this. You can foul as much as you like. Ironically, it was only when I got brabbed that he decided to send me off. Oh, he's going for it again. Oh, there we go. There's an injury, and there was a blodger as well. This is a problem for the Flings. Is that the fouling? What I agree with, and they've been really unlucky. I'd Appo that. Yeah, that's a good call. It's a good call. It's a bit unfortunate, isn't it, with 2 brow. You had your brow, but saved your first time, and then you get caught the second time. It's really unfortunate. Morg Barra 1 will come back, so you'd hope he'll be back. He's still got 4 here, so it's not too bad. Oh, he's not re-rolling that. That's interesting. I don't mind it, but you know what? This tree's like bang. You have a bit of that. Don't mind that at all. That's not a bad. Because if you'd have got a bit lucky there, you know, that could have been a claw to the face. So that's a good play from Cass. It just didn't pull off, unfortunately. I mean, to me, I'd probably leave that guy on the floor now. He's either going to have to try and dodge away, or he's going to... He's got a really good chance here, hasn't he, Mercy? Because there's a lot of chuffs off the pitch. And 3 of them are on the floor. Oh, that's horrid. Oh, that is horrid. He'll be weeping over that. How far does this guy go? 2. He moves 2. What you got to remember as well is both of them have wizards as well. What the fuck is this? Here, halfling power! There he goes. Halfling power. Have a bit of that. Run away now. Run away! Be interesting to see what he does with this big dude here. Will he... Oh, he'd jump up. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, eat my meaty thing. It's not a bad start. If I'm Messi, I'm pissed this fucker has rooted. But you know, it killed him. Unfortunately for him, and good luck for Kaz. The apple worked. So there's a bit of a mixed reaction there. But at least he's off the pitch for now. He's knocked out another one. He's knocked out a Gobbo. You know, the Appo's gone. Both Appos have gone, but for Flings it's not as bad, is it? I'm interested to see what he's going to do with these other tree. To me, he's got to base something up. I mean, I know this has got jump up, so... Is he going to foul again? No, not with that, he ain't. Although I don't know why he's put that poor little guy out there. Poor little fella. Poor little guy. I mean, I'd have been... I don't know, would I foul again? I'd have been so tempted to foul again, you know. I'm terrible for Artie. But you can't keep... You're going to lose a lot to attrition. You can't keep fouling, can you? Yeah, he's gonna risk the jump up there, isn't he? Good to see Cass doesn't give no shit. He's like, fuck this. We're fucking chuffs. We're not scared of trees. I took your might blow punch and I'm back to give you some chopping word. Jump up, that's got to be tasty, isn't it? He's strength 7 though, so he ain't going to be getting. And this is why I think this guy's here to say, you know what? I'm going to make it as hard as I can. Mug being out is terrible, but at least it's only a KO. Big Bad Benny's going to stay way back. Oh, that's pretty filthy. Well, I say it's pretty filthy, pal. That's more even filthier. Oh, and another injury. That's a shame. That's something without Mighty Blow. Does he have 2 apples? He did, didn't he? So he's going to say, sorry, he has 2 apples. So he's got guard there. There's no dauntless, is he? He's only strength 3. Strength 4, strength 5, strength 6. He'd have to dodge that guy. If he really wants to commit all that. It's a bit of a risk though. I know things aren't quick, but still. Yeah, that was the right call. Definitely the right call. Really well played there, Kaz. I think that was definitely the right call. Did I mention that was the right call? I think I did. Right, oh, the tree, that's big. The tree's no fucks giving up a guard. Can he get some more might blow action? This time the armor holds. Interesting, he doesn't follow up though. Big deep root, strong branch. He needs some heroes, an absolute hero's performance from him. Bang, and oh, it's a stun. You feel the flings are just, I don't know, maybe an injury away from having a 5% chance of winning this game. I don't know what the fuck he's going to do now. I mean, how many players have got left on the pitch? They're running out of players, aren't they? 7 players for the flings. And 8 for the Chorfs, I think. Yeah. We've not had the blitz yet either, have we? I mean, would it have been? I mean, he's not going to do it now, so I'll say it. But wouldn't it have been? Would it have been so bad to have just blitzed this motherfucker and then fouled him? Oh, I'm into fouling today, aren't I? As I was yesterday. I just think when you play flings, you've got to do shit like that. I don't know what he's doing here though. I don't like. Oh, I don't like this at all. I do not like this at all. What the fuck's that all about? Answers on a postcard. This is horrid. This is... What the hell's this? I'm not being funny, but what is that? I don't get that at all. I really don't get that. Because it can get the ball with 2... There's 2 things it can get the ball with at the moment. That's a reroll. I don't know. I just... He'll have a plan, Will Mercy. He'll have a plan. But I'm looking at it from Cass's view. I'm thinking, well, what... So he's basically shut this down, so that's good. But Big Bad Bernie... 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, God. Oh, he went for the... All right, on his field. That is huge. Right, okay. Oh, man, that is bad. So that's what he was trying to do. Oh, the roll of a 1. Oh, Messi, I get what he was trying to do, but no. Now it makes... Oh, dear. Oh, no, that could be game right there. So at least it now makes sense why he did what he did, thinking I'll block him off and then I'll thingy him, but it didn't. And Big Bad Bernie yet again looks like yet again he's going to save. There you go. Pause him already. Big Bad Bernie, take a bow, splat. I'll have the ball probably. Oh, ball has actually gone quite canned, if you can call it canned, for the flings. But the flings now do not have a wizard. Oh, man. I liked the way he was thinking about it. I admit that. I mean, it was good the way he was thinking about it, but oh, man, that was awful. Oh, God, this is awful. Because he's in a world of pain now. Oh, man. It's always bad when you use your wizard before anybody else. Now, he should push him into the tree. I mean, that is just standard, isn't it? That's just standard. Oh, he's got stand firm, so it's not standard. Hey, what? What on earth are you on about? I have no idea. I mean, obviously, yeah, this tree's going to have to blitz. The good news is it didn't go root, and it's hit his player, so that's good. Dauntless, though. Ugh. Don't know about that. Oh, I can't wait to see what he does here now, because this is just a minefield now. He needs a miracle, doesn't he? I mean, he can get 2 die on this bad boy. But he probably... Oh, he's gone for one. He's gone for the 1 die instead, and it works. What shenanigans is he trying to pull out of the bag here? Is he going to follow? No. Probably was. Right. Is there any luck for the flings here? Because he needs it. Crikey! Says Trip. I got the ball! What do I do with the ball? I got it, man! I got it! What do I do with the ball? He needs to really flick himself around, doesn't he? To there. And then that would be genius. Uh-oh. Why did you go that way around? Was that the same? Oh, no fucking no. Great play. Either way, that's fantastic play by Messi. But are we going to see the wizard from Cass? Or is Cass going to be like, yeah, I got this. Don't worry about it. That was cute. That was cute. You know? But Bernie the Legend is still there, isn't he? Bernie's still there. And yeah, he's going back. I mean, oh god, how many coaches have cursed this guy? Seriously. He basically got him out of danger against, was it Gassamal in the first round with that ridiculous surf. And Cass tells me he's got him away with a lot of stuff. Well, he's killed one. The Apo just was good as oh, typical. That's the one without block. Yeah, I don't think. Well, he ain't got Paolo anyway, has he? So, but the Flings lose another one, and it's now getting drastically bad for the Flings. Okay, it's getting drastically bad. And none of these have got sure hands. That's the problem. So there's gonna be 3 down from Bernie, and anything but trip skulls. We'll see the ball. Well, I say trip skulls, maybe block as well, but. Can he? Oh, well, he may do that then. He may do that. How reliable is it throwing a fling? Oh, no. Oh, dump skulls! What a mistake! He rolled a 1. Did he re-roll? What? He re-rolled the take root, didn't he? Oh, what? Oh, that could be it. That could be. Goodbye, farewell, we'll see you again. Well, I thought he might have been tripped because he's a halfling player. I mean, you know, Messi does play a lot of flings. I mean, dub skulls after a 1 and reroll. Oh, there's a reroll! Yeah, he might have wanted to stall. The problem is, I mean, I did think of the throw, but because usually if I mean, I don't play flings, but when I have done, I usually kill my own players by throwing them. Oh, that's a shame. Did he not take the dodge there? And the apothecary comes out again. He is... That's a big apothecary. Huge. He needs a miracle now. Trees let him down big time. The only saving grace for obviously Mercy is Cass has got no rerolls. But with Big Bad Benny in the backfield ready to come and get the ball, don't think it really matters. There you go. Pow. And this will be Pow on as well. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, look at that. Right to the side of Big Bad Benny. Could it have gone any better? And the superstar, the legend that he is, will pick this ball up and say, see you later, alligator. And will probably score by the end of it. And this is why I don't like using wizards when they did. I knew why. We know why Mercy did. And if it had worked, there's a good chance he'd have scored. But oh my word! Did I just see Benny fill something? Really? Wow! That is amazing. I've never seen him fail anything ever. Oh, that doesn't help. Wow. What's he gonna do? He's got to stand firm, so you can't re-roll that, and it'd have been Lerner anyway. Oh god, the wizard would have been nice now. I presume all you can do is try and... Oh, he's on the floor as well, don't he? Need 4+ to get off the floor. Oh my days. And I say you could try and blitz. Oh dear. This might be worth a reroll, you know. What is he going to do with it? I don't know. No, he hasn't. Right, he needs some serious elf magic, really, doesn't he? So it's a 3+ dodge. I didn't even got that. Why did he go with the other one? What? Was he trying to... surely... should he have gone with that? Am I looking something wrong here? I don't get it. Maybe it's me. Now this could be interesting, because obviously this guy's got jump up as well. So this could be a horrid... I mean, you could use an apothecary on this guy anyway, so hey. Just when you thought the Flings might got away with it, he's made a... I mean, I don't know what that was, to be honest. I really don't. There we go. It's probably going to be game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So unless he gets a double one or some shit like that. And yeah, this is going to happen now. This is Parlon every day of the week, even if if he didn't injure in the first time, what he might do. He didn't, but the Parlon might get him. Stun only. It's a shame because I think the Flings, we don't expect the Flings to win this, but they had a chance to win this, and he just bolted. He thought, you know what, I'm going to go over there, I'm going to bolt Bernie, knock him down, and we can score. So I get why he did it. I really do get why he did what he did. But I mean, the important thing was to stop him from scoring, because then if it was 0-0 at half time, and even if, I don't know, Cass scored on turn 16, at least he'd have had the option of trying to do the one-turner. Now, obviously, Cass looked like bar a couple of double ones. You know, is he going to pick the tree up and maybe, you know, is he going to pick the tree up and throw the fling? I think that's what I'd be trying to do. I don't really think anything else you can do, is there? And that's got to be a re-roll, and he does. Had to. It's a no-brainer. Now he's going to pick the fling up, I guess. I'm guessing he can pick the fling up, can't he? So the fling can't move afterwards. Yeah. Oh, he was one off. He was one off after all that. And the problem is now, because obviously he hasn't scored, he's going to get one shot at getting Morg back. Oh, okay. Trip skulls are a thing. But Cass probably knows that's probably not going to happen. Oh my word, it was close though. Right, here he goes then. No problem, gets it done. And Big Bad Bernie in cruise control, as he always is. He had a slight glitch trying to pick the ball up. Probably just doing it to, you know, get it a bit more exciting. Piece of cake, wasn't it? It's a shame in a way because, like I say, usually when you're the underdog, you need some luck, and it very rarely happens. And like I said, that wizard was huge because if you knock the wizard down, there's a good chance you could have scored. Yeah, yeah. He could have done, couldn't he? He definitely could have done. So, you know. Oh, double one! Wow! Oh, that is awful. And only one reroll taken as well. Oh, no. That is unbelievable. Double one. Wow. Well, that if it wasn't game, it almost is now. That is a shame to see poor old Morg off the pitch. Cass will be delighted. He'd seen his two players not coming back. I thought, bloody hell, I'd like my chalk back. But you know what? He won't be bothered now, not with them two. Because the thing what Morg gives you is movement 6. So it gives you a sweeper at strength. And if anything could have took Big Bad Bernard down, it would have been Morg. Now, it'd be interesting to see how Cass plays this. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame because, you know, for the neutral, it would be good to see Morg because we don't get to see Morg that often. But again, he sort of, without being too harsh, he left Morg out in the washing, didn't he? It was a cue to Cass to hit me. And he did, and he removed him, and that was a problem. And obviously, then when he didn't score, he's only going to get one shot him. Cass still has the wizard. It'd be interesting how Cass plays this. Is he going to go aggressive? Think, you know what, I'm going to score and just go 2 up, and then it's game over, or is he going to just stall? Stalls can always be a bit dodgy. But we'll see. I think he'll probably see how his attrition starts and then go from there. I think. But yeah, you got to feel for Mercy. One on the wizard. That's the biggest talking point. Then obviously Morg. 2 big bad calls there, isn't it? The wizard works. Good chance he'll score. And then obviously, you know, then Morg can just roll in a 1. So like you cannot see the flings get anything from. Oh, well, that might actually help. That actually might help the flings. I know flings are slow, and I know the trees are slow, but who knows? Although I must admit, I don't know why the 3 flings are all wide apart. That, to me, makes no sense, but hey. I'm sure someone will... is it to protect the trees? Maybe. Could go see how it does, but So all these flings are getting pounded at the moment. The tree's going to get slapped in a minute. Oh, finally one goes. You know what? Out the three, he almost got lucky there, didn't he? He almost got lucky, did Mercy not lose anyone. Yeah. Was you here with the wizard? He tried a risky play where he wizarded Big Bad Bernie. If he'd rolled a 2+, there's a good chance he would have scored, but he rolled a 1. And then after that, he then tried to do something with his tree. Who went rooted. He re-rolled because he wanted to hit. Obviously, I don't know what he was doing, but he re-rolled it and got dub skulls. And then Big Bad Bernie picked the ball up on the second attempt and scored. So yeah, the wizard was a bizarre one in a way, because if it had worked, it would have been a good wizard. But because it didn't, it was a bad wizard. Obviously. I just don't like using a wizard before my opponent if we both got wizards, I'll be honest. But at least we know why he did it, because the thing is as well, he could have actually broken, Big Bad Bernie, and he could have been knocked out, couldn't he? He does, doesn't he? Big Bad Bernie, he does all the time. I know it's like, gets a bit boring, doesn't it? But you'd love to have a player like him on your team. But Cass's end having a good player like me. He played over 100 games, didn't he? So he deserves it. I don't know how he's gonna get the ball off him. Oh, cheeky one die. Dare play will be coming in as well, I'd imagine. Yeah. And it's just little things, isn't it? Like the flings, they fouled twice in the first half. Both got pinged for it. They both got sent off. One used a bribe, one got sent off. And then obviously Cass does it. Ref does nothing. It's just little things like that, isn't it? I mean, it's not in the end going to make any difference to the game. But where is he going? Is he after the killer or is he after the hobgoblin? He's after the killer, the cross-platform champ. He wants him to eat dirt. Not with that, Ian. Tripper says Cass is lucky to be winning this. Yeah, I suppose if the wizard had worked, there's a very good chance the flings would have scored. So I can see from that point of view. And then the dub skulls on the tree. So yeah, and then obviously Morg not coming back. That's huge. That alone. I mean, oh god, all that money wasted. How long did it last? 110. Let's see what he does. About somewhere. Oh. So yeah, it's not looking good. Oh, a couple of ones, but he gets away with that. I suppose the thing for oh yes, everybody wishes that Trippus' dice. Trippus is as good as, if you're the dice lord, Trippus has got to be the dice god. I think Bearzo has a terrible dislike to Trippus' dice. I suppose the worry, if it is a worry, I mean, it probably isn't a worry. The worry probably for Calcium Cass is injuries now. You know, his Apo's gone. But I suppose if any team can take any attrition, it's this team, isn't it? Really, if he loses a claw pommer, it's bad, but he's got plenty of them. Do you know what I mean? It's not like I feel the bear, and if I lost my claw pommer, I'd be fucked. He could lose one and soak that up. He'd probably be even better for it because he'd be less TV to give away. But be interested to see how the Flings do this. They need something ridiculous. Oh god, look at that. That's filthy as well. A nice little jump up there. 3+. Boom. Have a bit of that. You surely jump on him. He does. And another injury. And that's the other thing you've got to look out for as well, isn't it? You've got to look out for jump up when you Flings, because you're going to get your jump ups and squashed pretty quickly. But yeah, it looks pretty bad now, doesn't it? It looks pretty grim. That doesn't help, and there's going to be a dirty player involved. Oh, why would you stand firm there? Oh, the dead players that have been used. So, no, he's got 2 dead players. Of course he has. It's Cass. Oh, he doesn't. Oh, dear me. Oh, little dance before the foul. Disgraceful. Shot, what's happened? Shots, what's happened to the your game against FanFox? What's going on? I presume you're talking to me in this chat, so your game hasn't started. So what's going on? And Sean is in the chat. The guy, the PC community called God. Oh, and he doesn't get up either. This is this is dire, isn't it, for him? That one on the wizard is Have you messaged him, Sean? I mean, this is pretty poor. You know, this is very poor, really. If he's not messaged yet. Can't even injure a hobbo. Yeah, yeah, fan he usually is. I don't get what's going on because I know there's an issue with the skills, and obviously Shod wanted the skills to be seen, and he's done that. But then, you know, he was on. He's been playing Fortnite. I don't get that. The game was agreed for 2 o'clock. Then why have we not played? It's. Well, you know, I don't know. I know I won't be happy about it. I won't lie. It's been a bad competition for us. Well, bad competition for me anyway. I've had to deal with all this shit in getting people to take tickets, then you know, schedule games, and oh man. The other thing I haven't had so far is a concede in the playoffs this season. Some phone calls to do. Well, I don't get it. I mean, I don't know what he does for a living, you know, but why would you agree a game if you're going to be busy? It makes no sense to me. It's a shame, really, because if that game could be played, I can move on the comp. You know, we can move the comp on if that game's played. Because this has been brought forward. What's amazing. You know? Yeah, to be fair, most do, Killsy. Most do. We very rarely have issues at all with anything to do with Blood Bowl. But last season we had a problem with 2 concedes, what I was not happy about, and this season's just been a nightmare. And now one of our more reliable coaches, you know, Well, you can't blame UC because none of them are UC players. And if he proposed time as well, Shod, then I don't know. All I would suggest is just keep fucking bugging him. I mean, I've messaged him as well. I've actually messaged him saying, look, what's going on with your game, mate? I mean, luckily for me, personally, I'm happy this game went ahead because I decided not to play a game because I didn't want my game to overrun into your 2 o'clock game. You know? But I don't know. Someone's take route somewhere. Yeah, this is almost done already, isn't it? This is almost done, sadly. It was a good match for about 5 turns. Agility 4 Sean Skink, nice. Tell you what though, I like show hands on a skink. I presume you got show hands before agility, I'm guessing. Because if I think I've only got agility first, then I'd have gone blodge. But I do like show hands before block on at least one skink. Definite, because I have major issues trying to pick the fucking ball up with a skink the very few times I play lizards. Oh dear. Oh, he's took root. Fucking hell. What a boring match this has become now. Lob it at Bernie, will say. Probably. Here, Bernie, catch. Oh, boo. To be fair, Bernie would have caught the ball in one hand, caught him in the other, and just probably scored with both of them. You know? I mean, this has been perfect, hasn't it, for Cass? I mean, this is just working like a charm. 1 tree won't get up. The other 2 will now get rooted. Morg rolled a 1, so he obviously didn't get... You know. And now it's just fill your boots time, isn't it? So Cass will make some cash. And his dream of getting his first ever win in the Champions Ladder continues. He will play Shod's Chorfs or Fanfox missing Wood Elves, wherever they may be at the moment. And I suppose in a way that's always going for the injury. Oh, he's killed him! Have a bit of that, Mr. Kicker! Well, the other thing you're kicking is the bucket. And Gritto, what do you want to call yourself? You're gone. Yeah, Caster said he'd rather play Shod than Fant. I mean, the thing with Fleet, I mean, the sad thing for the... Oh, God, look at that. Even a pow. Boom, have a bit of that. I suppose the sad thing for Mercy is he was a 2+ away from scoring. And if he was 1-0 at half-time, he might not be. He might be 1-1, but if he was 1-0 at half-time, then, you know, this would be still, oh, well, okay. He'd have played this a lot differently. Oh yes, Trippers is a troll and half. No, I disagree. Look, chances are Cass would have still won the game. I'm not saying that at all, but what I'm saying is Messi had a chance if he'd gone in at half-time 1-0. Is it? Let's try and hit Bernie with the halfling again. I only just want him to hit something. It'd be funny. I can't even say, get that fucking tree out of the way. Well, yeah. Oh, dear me. This little fat fucker's fell over now. I mean, Messi's still trying, bless him. He's going to go for the double pow. Can't even do that. Oh, no. Well, the shot v Cass is still... That'll be a blockbuster. It'll be Kill Bull, the amazing Chorse versus a very good Chorse team with amazing dice, is what Arzawayne would call this. But we don't know where FanFox is, do we? So... Do you think so? I don't know. I think I'd rather play the Wood Elves. I mean, obviously I want Cass to win the full thing, but if I'm looking at it from a way of a competition as a coach in the playoffs, I'd rather take on the Wood Elves. Because, hey, it's Wood Elves. I get to punch it. I'll try and punch it. Where Cass, obviously, because his team's such a powerhouse, he'd rather fight he'd rather fight the Bash teams, and understandably. Yeah, but they've got a chance. FanFox is a very good coach. We know this. He's won the championship twice. He's won it with Dark Elves. He's played well with Wood Elves. So you would think if any of the coaches left, or teams, shall we say, who could beat this Chorf team, you'd have to say the obvious one is it's Fan. Maybe, yeah. I mean, Dave's a fantastic coach. But again, his strength really, he's got a good agility 4-piece. And then he's got 2 mummies, but them 2 mummies, I don't know how long they'll be on the pitch against Cass's team. Take that, tree! I love it. That was awesome. I really enjoyed that. Oh, it was so funny. Love it. Oh, you pissed him off now. He's got up. That tree's got up. He's like, right. Who the fuck bolted me? Throw on the other tree. Oh dear, that was funny. I did like that. That was all good fun. But yeah, I mean, as good as Dave is, how is he going to look after his 2 mummies against Clopon? I mean, he's got so much Clopon because the mummies are there in the middle trying to beat the shadow stuff. Runs into Cass's Kill Bull. Don't think they'll be on the pitch long. So but then would he be better suited to take on Wood Elves? He'd have to ask Dave. Oh man, regen never works for me, so I'm not a big believer on regen. Saying that, they do work well against me usually. Yeah, well, Cass is very good at hunting ghouls down. We know that for a fact. So oh, he's got for the reroll. He doesn't give a shit anymore. He knows this game's won. He wants to kill some trees, chop them up into firewood, and take them on with him. Yeah. What's he fouled? Turn 14. Oh, did he now? His regen work well then, did it, Trip? Bloody hell. That's good then. Right, okay, I've got a message from FanFox. This was, God bloody hell, this was a bit ago. He's saying, waiting to arrange a call with guys from the US. Need them to confirm a time before I know when I can play. I don't get it. I don't get what... I think what he's trying to say is he doesn't want to start playing a game and then halfway through have to take a call. That's all I can guess. And that's probably why he's playing Fortnite, you see, because he can just stop that anytime he wants. But at least he's responded to an admin, so that's kind of him. So at least we sort of know what's going on. To be fair, that's what he said to Shod, so I just don't know. Of course you can stop Fortnite. Going hard in a bush or something. He'll be fine. Well, he wins then, doesn't he? Timber! Splat! Nice, jumping on, jump on, jump on, jump on. Ah, boo! That was very Diet Coke, wasn't it? Oh, I expected better from the Great White. That's shocking. I was expecting a good beat in there. Talking about a good beating. Have that. Mr. Whoever you are. Timbery staunch trunk. You are. That was terrible. Terrible. You did fail me. Technically, you could still foul the tree. You could, you could still pitch clear. You are winning 1-0. Oh, there you go. What a nice guy. He's going to give you the option. What a nice guy. Have a bit of this, though. Bang. This could hurt. This could hurt. Could we have our second pitch clear in 2 days? In fact, it's, 2 days, isn't it? Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. And the great thing is as well, for obviously casters, even if he fucking trips gold here, he still won the game. Oh, and Sean has been timed out by my really weird Wazbot. Who, oh, there we go, there's the pitch clear. Have a bit of an injury. He's done it. My apologies, Shoney. I am a dinosaur. And my Wazbot does what he wants when he wants. Who does he usually ban? Oh, it's Duran, isn't it? It's Duran who usually bans. It's Duran who usually freaking. And they're prawn. You mean pawn? Do you know what? I would have scored there. I would have scored there. I would have just said, thanks for coming. Because Bernie's not going to level anymore. All you're basically doing now is letting him get 3 hits on. Probably shit, but he's going to get 3 hits on something. Or is he? There's not much left, is there? Well, Morgan's decided he's going to join in. That's nice of him. I mean, I presume he's got 3 hobbos, but I just wouldn't have scored there. Made no reason to score. I can't level him up anymore. As he can put 3 hobos on there though, can't he? He's got plenty of them, so he won't give no fucks. No fucks given. I'll win 2-0, thanks. It's only going to be 3 hobos. I don't know. I wouldn't have done. I wouldn't have done. There's no reason. Because he's a legend. He can't get any XP. Well, he can get XP. He just won't get now for it. I mean, luckily he got loads of hobos, but is that a guard hobo you're going to have to put on the line? Nope. Okay. So who? Oh, hey, oh, is he trusting in it? No. I was saying, is he trusting that claw bomber on the front line? You mad, bro? Yeah, he's like, yeah, I kind of like my chuffs, and you know what? They're gonna stay over there, thanks. The sort of game Mace has had though, he's probably gonna trip skull anyway. And it's snowing, so the chance of one turn in, I do bother. I just try and kill a hobgoblin. Not gonna make any difference. Although his next opponent might be happy if he could kill both of his dead players. Maybe. So here we go then. The final kick of the game unless we get an extra turn. Oh, look at that lovely nice weather. Ain't that lovely? Here we go then. Morg, who's done fuck all game. Can he finish with a death? A glorious death. On the 16th man? No. He can't. It's just a stun. Calls himself a star player. Gotta do better than that. Meanwhile, the other star player, who somehow is still alive, he's going to try and twonk the other data player. Because, hey, why not? Can he do any better? No, well, it's all legal, isn't it? He's KO'd. So it looks like Kaz might get away with this, because he will not care about this little thing here. This one's just useless. It's a sacrifice for the playoffs. So the little scare with the wizard, a little scare with the death on one of his claw pommers. Apart from that, cruise control. Boom. And a foul on that little guy, why not? Doesn't really make any difference. Oh, look at that. 3 fouls, 3 sending offs. That ref's bent as hell. And that is the game. 28 armor breaks to 12, as you know, it would... So yeah, so obviously he must count fouls, because obviously he only threw 27 blocks and he has 28 armor breaks. What's that? He's been hacking? Oh, that's an automatic disqualification then, isn't it? 28 armor breaks on 27 blocks. To be fair, Glasgow Celtic did pretty well with 27 blocks because they got 4 KOs and an injury, so they didn't do bad either. And would have had a kill if it wasn't for the apothecary. So, you know, we'll see if we can get casting for a quick 5 minutes. Bear with me. Yeah, I know about that. I presume you can still hear me, guys. Oh, fucking hell. Is he hidden again? Bloody hidden. Where are you? So much easier when you're on land. There we go. I'm back. And 3 for the bet. Yeah. The regen never seems to work for me. That's the problem I have. You know.
Oh, hello, mate.
Yeah, then. Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you very much. Oh, wow. What a game. What a fun game. Do you know what? I should start with a disclaimer. You know, anything I say is tempered with the fact that I was playing halflings. And it was really weird because for the first 5 turns, I was in a game, wasn't I? Against fucking halflings. They were really giving me a bit of a hard time. And I felt like I had to be really disciplined for the first 5 turns by not getting drawn into attacking him too much. Burning my apothecary early, you know, thank God that death was saved because losing any player at this stage is really bad, isn't it? But a legend claw pommer, holy shit.
Yeah, it would have been bad. I mean, the thing is, even if you'd lost him, although he's bad, you had the quality to soak it up if need be. So
Yeah,
it was like,
yeah.
you don't want to lose him, but you still had plenty of firepower. And at the end of the day, it might have worked out better for you having less TV to give away. But the apple worked. What's a beautiful thing, because I don't see many of them working these days. And he went for the gamble with the wizard, and it didn't pay off. And then Big Bad Bernie does what Big Bad Bernie does, and just wins the game.
Do you know what? I really didn't. I liked what he did. If I was in his shoes, I think he basically potatoed.
Yeah.
That's what he did.
Yeah.
It was a half potato but Fling's guarding a ball carrier. It's got to be regarded as a potato, and zapping my bull centaur. Well, that was going to happen at some point in the game anyway. But there is, because it failed. Even if it had succeeded, he wasn't scoring, and I had a counter wizard.
Yeah.
His halfling was too far away to score. The sprint halfling was going to get smashed.
Yeah.
The next turn, if I, obviously if that wizard had worked.
Yeah.
So, and I probably wouldn't use my wizard there. So that was the changing point of the whole game, because up till then, I thought he was going to sit back and maybe try a throw teammate late on.
I thought he was going to do something like that, because he was still holding his own, and he'd got some removals, and then all of a sudden he just, for some reason, like a startled rabbit, just bombed it. And I was like, well, why are you doing it? And then he had to get lucky with some GFRs in one fling to block the hobgoblin up. I'm thinking, well, Bernie can still get in there. So he went for the wizard, and I sort of thought, well, yeah, I got it. It didn't work. But then even so, he couldn't score. Like you said, he couldn't score. So it was like you would have had people back in time to get him. So it just made no sense, and I would have thought he'd have saved the wizard for the second half. So when Big Bad Bernie had the ball, it could zap him. As long as it worked, he then had a chance to retrieve it. Because apart from Morg, if it had come back, I couldn't really see anything else happening. But obviously, Morg would have been tagged by probably Hobgoblin anyway. So to me, it was where it went wrong for him. He bolted. He thought he was his best call. I saw what he was trying to do with Bernie, but I just thought there was too much scrambling defense back to get the ball carrier, to be honest. It's hard with Flings. He was on a damned if you do, damned if you don't. But
this is it, isn't it?
That's the thing.
We should. Everything we say here should be tempered with the fact that
he's Flings.
Mercy was trying to win a game with halflings, and do you know what? For 5 turns, he was standing toe to toe with probably one of the most dangerous teams I've ever had in the CCL.
Yeah.
Without blowing my own trumpet, I would say that they're the most dangerous team this season. Certainly. As I said before, obviously I'll watch the Shod Fox game with interest, especially now there's a bit of needle involved, which is can only ever be a good thing as far as I'm concerned. It's like watching the darts or something. When the two guys don't like each other, it makes it a little bit more spicy. Do you know what I mean? But do you know what? I think that game's probably a 60-40 game for Fant, but we know Shod can play, and Shod's a box office player. He tends to perform better
in the playoff
situations, and I'm not responding to Trip's trolling. I love Trip, and his trolling is hilarious, but I'm not biting. I'm not biting.
Don't look at chat.
No. But yeah, I'm really happy that I got through that game with 0 attrition. I was expecting to lose 1 or 2 players over the course of the game. Probably to Morg, to be honest. I thought I'm going to lose a couple of hobos here, which will be no biggie. Maybe a chorf. But yeah, that turn 5. It's always horrible when a wizard doesn't work. For halflings, it's pretty catastrophic. And then he did roll quite a lot of ones. The blizzard was awful for him, wasn't it? With a bunch of movement 5.
Yeah, it wasn't great, was it? It wasn't great.
It all just went wrong, and that's the last thing you can soak up when you're a halfling team. If you're any other team, you've got a little bit of leeway when things go wrong. You can hopefully use some skill. Halflings, there's just no margin of error. And the wizard, I take a wizard enhancement because I can play a counter wizard very well, which
Yeah.
I did in this game. As soon as Mercy fired his wizard, I
Yeah.
knew I was in control.
Yeah.
Regardless of whether it worked or not. Yeah, if it killed Big Bad Bernie, that would
It
have
would
been
have been bad, yeah.
just horrendous. But I would have still been in control of the game.
Yeah.
And generally, when two people have wizards, the first person to fire that wizard is the one at a disadvantage. It's not always the case, but yeah, it's almost like a bit of a wizard Cold War going on. Do you know what I mean?
Who's going to press the button first? Yeah.
Absolutely. But no, I'm really happy to get through to the money again. But as opposed to last time when I was just happy to get to the semis, this time I'm looking beyond that. This is probably the best chance I've ever had to get to a final. Win it all.
It's one of those things. I've never seen a team like. Well, I've seen a team. Well, no, I lie. I've seen a team close to this sort of quality, not with the Bull Centaurs. Twice. I remember Gadley having a really good Bull Centaur, but his team was decent. But then Official, a long time ago, he had a crazy ass team like this, and I think he went out first round, or second round. But this team, I mean, even I'm looking at this team thinking there's no way I could ever play the underdog with this team. It's just brutal. But you have played a lot of games, so you have actually earned the right to get a team like this. It's not, you have put a lot of time and effort into this team.
I played too many games, Bernie, far too many games. So obviously, without getting into what happened last season, I played a lot of games in part because of that.
Yeah. And
it was too many. For me, for real life as well, it was far too many games, and that's why I played 1/10 of the games this season. And ironically, I'm in really good shape. I'm in better shape. My team's looking really good, but but this team, when have you seen a team in the playoffs with 3 legends?
Yeah, It's really unheard of. I mean, this team. I think the only team I can see who could beat this was Bifant, because he's Wood Elves. It's just totally. It's just because he can just outspeed you. He's got the agility fives. But again, he's got to go against another kill team, not as obviously drastic as yours, but they could do some serious damage. And we know how good Shod is with his playoff dice. The break.
Yeah.
And there's no bench.
Yeah. And personal feelings notwithstanding with Shod, he's a really good player. And I also know he's an event player, as I just said before, and he tends to perform for the playoffs. And, we've talked as well. We talked last night on my stream. And, you said that he's very confident going into this game.
Oh, he is.
Which is the right way to go into a game like this, isn't it? So, but... yeah, I'm hoping one of two things. I'm hoping that either Shod decimates Fantfox and Fantfox pulls off some elf bullshit and wins.
Yeah.
Or if Shod wins, he loses, or MNG's a couple of key pieces like he has for this game. Yeah, absolutely. Fantfox is in really good shape for this game because I think Shod is missing a Bull Centaur.
He is,
as well as a Claw Pommer.
Yeah. Not Claw Pommer. I don't think. I think it's just a normal. He's only got one Claw Pommer.
Nonetheless. Right.
But the thing is, I mean, 2 of them are movement 3 as well. I mean, we just had a look at obviously Kill Bull's team. Let me just show you the Shod's team. We'll just go back to Shod's. We did at the beginning of the say the beginning of the shows actually. Here he is, and this is Shod's team. Obviously, he would get some inducements, but I always say inducements for K12 is one of the worst. But yeah, he's got his number 3. What's a Claw Pommer? He will play in the quarter final. He's got a lot of stand firm. He's got a lot of guard, but he doesn't have the claw. So that would be the issue. And like I say,
stand firm's lovely. Stand firm's so nice.
It's good.
One of the most underappreciated skills in the game. Along with block, mass stand firm will give any, especially someone that knows how to play them, like Shod does, will give any opponent absolute nightmares. Stand firm and guard, those chorfs. It's basically you're getting Gandalf. None, you will not pass type thing.
And the thing is as well, is he's got 3 stand firm pieces there. So if one of them doesn't go off the pitch, I don't actually think he can do a 1-turner. Unless he's got a genuine. I don't think he has. I think he needs at least 1 squared as fan. So if them 3 chorfs are on for stand firm, then he ain't going to be able to 1-turn unless he gets an extra square. So
just look at that team. Just look at that team. Honestly, every time I look at Fan Fox's Children of Orion, I get a shiver down my spine. Seriously,
yeah,
I
Jelly
do
Favre's the
not
thing.
fear. I do not fear any claw palm team at any level. Okay, I hope that I'm at a similar level so I can give them a game. But
Yeah.
this team scares the shit out of me. Honestly, a very developed elf team with a skilled coach at the helm.
Yeah.
Scares the snot out of me. Shod has put in chat, obviously, that he brain farts once in each game. Well, we all do that.
We all do that. We all do that. So.
And I think that's, ironically, that's one of Fant Fox's Achilles' heels. A couple of times during the season, he had me by the balls, and he literally snatched defeat from the jaws of victory by just doing some stupid shit.
Yeah.
So it'll be really interesting. I don't think there's a lot between the two of them. They're both Premier League teams with their respective races. It's going to be a great game. It really is.
Yeah, I mean the thing is though, obviously Chuffs with all that tackle, obviously negate the dodge from the Wood Elves. So the way I look at it is if Fant can get so far ahead before he loses half his team, because I can't see more than 5 Wood Elves on the end by the end of the game. I think Shot will kick some, he'll beat some, and
but that's
whatever
all you
else.
need, Bernie, isn't it? That's all you need.
Well,
5 Wood Elves will get the job done. They're the only team. They're the only team in Blood Bowl that can actually pose an effective threat with so many men down.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a funny one, isn't it? If the attrition comes early, I fancy Shod might get it done. But if the attrition comes late, then you'd sort of expect Fox to get it done. We are actually Shod's club, his ground or whatever, and he's got the weather thing, so that'll help obviously the Chorf. So there's no free wizard this time for Fant Fox. It's a tricky one. It really is a tricky one. I think the potential is, like you said, even if Fant Fox does win, what's he going to have left? Because one of that number 2 ward dancer has 2 niggling injuries, so I presume they do stack, don't they? The niggling injuries, so it's a +2.
Oh, Shot is going to home in on that, like a laser guided missile. I've played Shot enough to know that he's savvy enough to target weak links, and that war dancer, as nice as he is, sooner or later he will show his chin, and Shod is going to take his fucking head off.
And if he doesn't, I know Cassu will.
Oh yeah. I think Shod's going to beat me to the punch, to be fair. But
if he doesn't,
well, yeah, absolutely. Do you know what? I said 60-40 earlier, and I think that's being a bit disingenuous to Shod. I don't really
it's a close
want
one, isn't
to
it?
call a winner. Yeah, I don't really want to call a winner on this. I think this is closer to 50-50 than 60-40, to be honest. Although 60-40, that's still a lot of odds, isn't it? Still a lot of leeway. But yeah, this is my game wasn't the game of the round. This is the game of the round, isn't it? This one here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This definitely was the game of the round. I mean, obviously everyone expected you to do what you did, and you did. And we expected Dave to beat the Amazons. The only real shock was obviously my game last night. Really, a lot of people expected Lizards to come through.
You're a fucking legend. The fucking Jedi Master underdog. Honestly, you really are. Honestly, give you a shitty team, right? Underdeveloped team, and watch Bernie fucking turn a fucking bag full of shit into roses, into gold. It's just, it's something to watch. And I genuinely mean this. Of all the people that I watched playing Blood Bowl and all the people I've ever watched playing Blood Bowl, you probably do it as well as anyone I've ever seen. You really do. And I'm really glad that I commented on the game last night, because you had no right to win that game.
I didn't know. I didn't. The dice helped, but I think tactically we did all right, apart from the beast at the end. But on turn 8, what I missed. But apart from that, I thought we did what we could. That was good. I mean, like I say, if they get knocked out next round, it's like, well, if someone had said, here's €100, I'd be, thanks very much, I'll take that for that team, no problem, thanks very much. I'll class that as a...
So what did I get wrong last night, Bernie? Because I said Athletic Paradise have gone through.
Yeah, and they have, you are right, but they're undead. They're not the ogres, the orcs, they're plastic and fantastic.
Of course they are. Yes, you're right. That's
so
right.
Funny. I was like,
to be fair, I mean, and do you know what? I can sort of see my gaping mistake, because let's be honest, right? iMedia isn't generally good enough to get to the semi-final stage of any playoffs. All right, I'm just dropping the truth bombs, Bernie.
There you go. I'm showing the team you said was through. There you go. But I mean, to be fair, fantastic had got through. That would have been a pretty. I think I'd have been like, hang on, lads. You know, I mean, I'm all for the UC and all that, but you're taking the piss. I was supposed to play Undead, not freaking Orcs.
But he's got a player there called Calcium. Who am I? I'm the guy with €100 in my back pocket. You UC motherfucker.
And you'd expect more. You're expecting the big payout. I mean, it'd be great for you to get to the final, because obviously it's such a different thing, the final, to every other game. You'll feel the pressure. Everyone feels the pressure because it's your first one. But you know, long as, I mean, the team you've got, I mean, it's basically like give it to Bernie and he'll get it done for you.
But he is without a doubt one of the best players I've ever had in my Blood Bowl career, which goes back to the late 80s, early 90s, because I was a second edition boy. He is genuinely one of the greatest players I had. On Fumble, I did have a Chaos team, and I had 4 Chaos Warriors, one of which was on 998 star player points.
Bloody hell.
But that was in the Black Box, Perpetual League. I played a lot of games on Fumble. But that being said, they were just Clawpalm Chaos Warriors. Big Bad Bernie gives me so many options in the game. And he's, once he picks up the ball, as I heard you say in the beginning of the second half, how do you get the ball off of him? And
you can.
It's a real problem, isn't it? It's a real problem. His last skill, his legend skill, I genuinely didn't know what to give him. It was a normal skill roll, and I thought, what do I give this guy? That he hasn't already got.
I think it's a good choice. I think it's a good choice, Paul.
Yeah, it just gives me an extra sort of arrow, to fire at people, and but it was a case of I don't really know what to take, because he's as nice as I want him to be.
He's an amazing player, absolutely amazing.
How ironic is it that I called him Bernie? Hands down the best player I've ever had, and his name's Big Bad Bernie.
Well, this is it. Apart from Killsy, who calls Bernie the Croc, so literally everybody else who uses the Bernie name they've always had like stat ups, or they've had good. I mean, Gimlick uses it all the time. He has a Bernie White all the time, and it always gets a stat up or something crazy. And then I think Thingy's got to feel the Burners as a win on the PC, and he's got loads of Burners in his team, and they're all doing really well, and he's been winning left, right, and centre with them. So it's good to see my name doing well for other people who will be nice enough to put my name in there. So it'd be good for him to obviously get you it'd be fitting if he won it for you, because obviously that's what he's done all season. And obviously,
is it written, Bernie? Is it written? It has the script already been written? And this is, do you know what? This is one of the things that I love about Blood Bowl and our community. We're starting to inject a bit of storyline into it. I'm really pleased that me and you need to have a chat about this whole UC business.
Oh,
right?
UC, they love me, don't they? I can't wait. Mate, I'm going to have a nice mansion in Spain. I'm going to Spain next year, mate.
One of two things has happened. You've either been bought off, right? You've either been promised, a villa in Spain somewhere,
I have.
and lots of sangria, or
and the hookers.
They've done a Get Out. They've done a Get Out on you. If you've watched the movie Get Out, where the guy gets hypnotized, that I reckon they either strapped you in, and so you love UC, you love UC, when I click my fingers, you're a chicken type of thing. But anyway, but the fluff. The storyline and the fluff behind that would be great, because I am going to plan a rescue operation. Excellent. We need to rescue Bernie from the clutches of the UC.
You're going to get your own team.
Or actually, Killsy's quite right. If it's a free holiday, even I might join the UC. Calcium Cas has a price, all right, and it's not that expensive. I've got five kids to feed. So
Well, I mean, you've only got the C. You just need to put U in front of it. No problem,
But nonetheless, it's really it's refreshing to see that. We had a lot of fun yesterday in the chat in the Discord, and it's really refreshing to see that finally the majority of the UC are actually getting it. and we're going to have a lot of fun with that. There could even be a mini competition off the back of it.
Well,
or something.
That's what I was talking about as well. There could be something like, to free Bernie or whatever, your team versus their team sort of thing. There's a lot of stuff we can do. And like I said, as long as it's good banter, there's never a problem. And that, by the sounds of it, that's what it's been so far. I made no secret that I'm sort of leaving ladder now, going to private leagues, and obviously, hence why I've gone to UC and I've obviously gone to Rebels. So, but it's good fun. I mean, everyone seemed to have had a good laugh about it. You had a good laugh about it. The UC have had a good laugh about it, and then you've got Trippers trying to wind everybody up about it. So
he's such a troll. I love Tripper so much. He's such a fucking troll. He's honestly, our community is better for him in it. And once you realise that 99% of what comes out of his chat is bollocks, it's great fun. But fuck the UC has almost become a term of endearment. Do you know what I mean? It's like throw your middle finger up type thing, So I'm really glad that we're at that place with them now, and and I'm getting on really well with Arzo, and the majority, Rooney and Dave and the others. Do you know what? And it's a better way to conduct Blood Bowl, isn't it?
It is. It totally is. I mean, that's how it should be.
I'm done with the hostility. Yeah, I'm done with the hostility. I'm trying to conduct myself. Don't get me wrong. There are a few people that I probably won't. But for the majority of people, do you know what? Let's have some fucking fun. And because at the end of the day, that's what playing games is about, and having fun.
It just makes Blood Bowl a lot easier. I mean, Blood Bowl's a salty game at the best of times, so if you can have fun about it, that's the best way to do it, in my opinion. But we'll see how it goes. But we're gonna have some fun, mate. We're gonna have some fun. Good stuff. I'm gonna play when I do my next stream. I'm gonna play the last post and have a minute's silence for you joining the UC. I'm dedicated to our fallen brother Bernie Buffon. Honestly, I'm gonna. On that note, I'm gonna go because you disgust me. Okay. So I'll console myself in my Spanish mansion and my big pool and the water cash I've been given.
Absolutely. Anyway, Bernie, I'll let you get on with it. So thanks for having me in.
No problem. Well done again for making the money. All right, buddy.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. Bye.
There you go. So there is a very happy Calzim Cass who has done the business and destroyed some flings and got a pitch clear to say whatever Bernie can do, I can do just as good. And congratulations to him. He's finally made some cash. So that's good. All good for him, and he will play the winner of the Wood Elf versus other Chop team. Is it written in the stars that Shod and Cass meet in the semi-final? Holy shit, if that happens, buckle down and get your seatbelts on, because that's going to go off. Or will the two-time champion Fantfox get it done with his Wood Elves? If it's played today, we'll get it streamed. If it's the weekend, who knows? We may do, we may not. I'm working over the weekend, so we'll see. Hopefully something can be done. Soon as we know, we'll let you know. But there we go. We're done. Congratulations. One more game to go, and we'll have our semi-finalists. Thanks for watching. Take care, and good luck on the Blood Bowl pitch. See you later, guys.